Hey everybody, how's everybody out there? How's your day been? It's Wednesday already. Oh my gosh, this week is going so fast. Oh yeah, this year is going so fast. 13 days to Christmas, can you believe it? And tomorrow, it's actually 10 days to my birthday. Oh my gosh, I'm getting one day year older. Birthdays are really just another day in the year, whereas you get older and you don't feel older, but you are. And but it's a special day. That's one thing I know that I've been quite successful with, is making that important, because some people like to be wished for their birthday and they feel special, and so you should do it, especially on your social media things. Just go and have a look at who's having a birthday and wish them happy birthday and make them feel special. Okay, so how's everybody today? I see that some of my friends are doing some amazing lives, and I just want to say that well done to you. And so we're going to talk today about an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Now you might be thinking, oh my gosh, Anne, well, how is this totally related to marketing? But you all know how I love marketing, okay? I mean, I'm totally obsessed with marketing. I love finding out all the tricks and the strategies, and I like finding out all the new products that are out there and the tools and everything. And I love learning about new things, like we've spoken about before. Every day you should learn something new, and this will help you to progress in your business. Not only in your business, but also in your life. Just learn something new. I mean, what did I learn today? Today I learned that we're busy in our complex having the water meters put in, and so it's been 7 days already. So it's been quite hectic, water on, water off, So, I've learned to prepare to survive in a day without water, because, we have the city of Joburg who just puts the water off whenever. Well, sometimes you're just not prepared. So when you know that the water is going to go off, it's just easier to prepare. And so today I've learned that there is a way you can survive and still clean your house and do your dishes and everything, having water when the water's off. One day I'll talk about that. Okay, so now you know that I am a marketing person. Okay, I've been doing marketing for 21 years, and basically I have helped a lot of people in their marketing, and what I love is, like I said earlier, hi Natesh, gosh, that's good to see you on. Hi Helen, thank you for joining me. And so I love to share what I learned, because something out there can help someone. And I also have a lot of people coming to me asking me questions about marketing, and so I like to use the lives to answer those questions, and so we can help everyone. Okay, so my whole thing about marketing, and we're going to get onto, I know you want to know what the apple of marketing is, but before I say that, I've just seen I've done a lot of assessments today of funnels. I mean, of course, as I've told you previously, my marketing company runs on a platform, and the platform itself is ClickFunnels, and I call what I do on that platform funnel marketing. All right, now, so a lot of people, especially since my course has been out, they have been wanting to get involved with the funnel marketing. And of course, doing my course that was released on the 15th of November, I teach you exactly how to build the funnels, what to look out for in the market analysis and all of that stuff. All right. And so I love sharing it, but I often see people being far too complicated. Like they really are, they just make things difficult. My suggestion is, when you're doing marketing, to just keep to the simple basics. Okay. And especially if you're starting out, because the more things you develop in these funnels, the more complicated it gets, and the more things you have to check. So, don't make it too complicated. Also, when people think that something looks too hard to do, they just don't want to do it. Okay, and at the end of the day, when you're doing funnel marketing, you want them to, to go through your funnel, and so that you can sell your product and make money. Okay, so what is the apple of marketing? Here it is. The apple of marketing is webinars. Okay, now, I don't know who knows what a webinar is. You can call it a masterclass, you can call it a web class, you can call it, I don't know, you can call it anything you want. I really don't care, but it is a time where you choose, and preferably once a week, that you choose to go on air. A bit like what I'm doing right now. It's a live, but in the webinar case, you're on a platform where you have got a chat. People can get on, they can get to know you, they can get to know what your products are, and then they can ask you questions. And ultimately, the reason for a webinar is either that you're teaching, so teaching something, or that you're selling something. Okay, so I always say the apple in marketing is webinars. And why do I say so? Well, a lot of people say to me, when I do a webinar, I just I never get any people on. I'm just doing it to myself. And so it gets boring and I stop. Well, I'll tell you something now. I've been in marketing for many years, and I've done so many webinars. At one stage, we were doing webinars every single night live, okay, not recordings, live. But, you can't start off thinking that 100 people are going to join your webinar. So it takes some time for you to get it out. So there's a strategy behind it of what you should be doing. Now, it doesn't matter what product you're selling or what business you're in. You want to sell something or you want to teach something, okay? So let's take a look at the sales webinar. Now, when you've got a product that you want to sell or a service that you want to sell, people don't know who you are. So you've got to have a way. I mean, you can advertise your webinar, that's great, but they still don't know who you are until they do, okay? And the only way that they're going to is if you do things like lives and if you do things like webinars. Now, the webinar is a perfect way for you to connect with your customer and also for them to get to know you better, because you do talk a little bit about your life, where you're coming from, so that they can connect with you on an emotional level and start building up the trust that you need them to have if you want them to buy from you. So because there's so much ugly stuff out there on the internet, the more you allow people to get to know you, the more they're going to trust you, the more they will buy your things, your products. So the idea is to use these lives or the webinar lives to get your story across and also be able to either teach something that you're going to teach or sell something that you're going to sell. Now, preferably what happens is there is a routine that you should follow. Now, when Monday comes, you start advertising your webinar. Okay, so you advertise your webinar all the way through and you push it as hard as you can to as many people as you possibly can reach. Okay, then preferably on a Thursday. I always find that Thursdays are better days. Like if you do it on a Friday, no one's going to come. I mean, even to lives, a lot of people don't attend the Facebook lives on a Friday, but that's fine. I'm still going to do them. Why? Because I love doing them. So then you do your webinar. The best day for me, I think, is a Thursday. And obviously the time, you've got to choose a time. Now in my business, I've got a lot of international customers, clients, and I've also got South Africans. So it's very difficult to choose a time that suits everyone. So my time is 5 p.m. and a lot of people are still on the roads at that time. So we are now producing a everyday webinar where you can go on anytime. It's in my broadcast room, and every time I do a webinar, that broadcast room will be updated. So you can choose any day, anytime, and you can go on and see that webinar. But the live ones are very important because that's when you connect with people. Even if there's one person on your webinar, you still want to have that connection with that person. Every person is important, and one sale is better than no sale. So So yeah, so what does a webinar do for you? Well, it really helps you to get better at selling. That's one thing, okay? And so you're doing a regular sale sales day every week, and then you're also looking for traffic at least once a week, because you've got to get that out. So you go out and push it out on different sites, and so you're spending a good portion of your time looking for traffic. And then you also get better at your presentation of the webinar, because you've got new people coming onto the webinar every single day, and of course you can change the webinar to suit and to alter it so that it flows better, it feels better. And so really at the end of the day, it's really good when there's no people in the beginning, because you can get on that road, start feeling comfortable, and by the fourth or fifth time you're totally comfortable. So people love live webinars, and this is why you should do it. Okay, you could have a business, for instance. Say I've got Helen on here who has a B&B. Okay, her B&B is Eagle's Nest, and it's in 4 ways. Now, for instance, the only way people can find out about her product or her business is by looking at advertising, or in her case, it's really big word of mouth. Okay. Now, what if she went on and spoke about some amazing things that happens at her establishment, or some incredible discounts and the reason why? Now, remember, you're going to have a little story that you're going to tell to people, because that's what's going to interest them. And she did a live. Come on, Helen, you can get on your live, and you can talk about your establishment, and you can, help people to connect with you. And in that way, they start to get to know you better. You are your business, and they will come to wherever your establishment is, whatever it is, and no matter how much it costs, if they get to know you. The same as if you have a product. You've got to again, same thing. All right, I'm not going to go through it and repeat myself again, but it's the whole process of getting to know that person. And then you want to talk about your product. Now, the biggest thing that people do on webinars, which really is not only boring, is they talk about the technical side. And now my suggestion is, if you've got a webinar or you've got a live that you're doing things, don't talk about the technical side. People don't want to hear about, this ingredient makes this happen, and these 2 ingredients together make this happen. Talk about your story and your experience that you're having with the product, because you will find that people relate more to that emotional experience that someone is having while taking that product. The fact that they've lost that weight, how did they do it, how did they feel, and how long did it take them? That's more interesting than knowing all the ingredients inside the product. The fact that it's going to work for you, it doesn't matter what there is in it. It's like most people don't know what's in organic food, but they buy it. Why? Because they've been told that it's really good for you. So that's how simple it is. You just need to tell a story. And webinars are the best place. Webinars is the apple of marketing. It's the best place for you to tell your stories and to be able to, get involved in chatting. Very much like the live. I've got people on the webinar, on the live right now. They can pass some comments. They can talk to me. And so if you're doing lives, you can do webinars. The difference with a webinar is it comes across very professional. It gets totally recorded. Well, so does the live, I suppose. And you've got other little gadgets, like you can do a full-on presentation. You can have your product where someone, while they're on the webinar, just clicks and buys your product. And you can show videos while you're talking. It becomes too complicated to do that on a live. So yes, I'm very passionate about webinars. And as you know, I'm having one on Thursday at 5 o'clock. And so mine is all about, yes, it is a selling webinar. I don't like to say, it's just a webinar, because some people, they want to know what it's all about. And then the worst thing that happens is you tell someone it's a selling webinar, and they basically say, oh no, I'm not going to, that's selling. Oh no, that's boring. I don't really want to do, listen to a selling webinar. Stop letting your false beliefs stop the opportunities from coming your way. Just get on and look. What is it costing you except a little bit of time where you can actually get to know something new? and something that might actually be good for you in your future. So don't let your false beliefs about selling webinars affect or stop the opportunity from coming away. So mine is at 5 o'clock. You can attend it live. And as I said, we're working on the broadcast room, so it will be going live, where you can actually watch the webinar anytime you want to, every day, and twice a day if you wish. The nice thing about my webinar is that I will explain exactly what I'm going to be giving you in my product that I'm selling, how it's going to work for you, and why you should take it. And of course, then, you know, the amazing value that comes with that. And ultimately, I'll be training you how to make money online. So this whole process has really changed my life. I can sit here in my home office. I can talk to you at 4 o'clock every day. I can work if I want to, not work if I want to. Of course, I want to work. I love doing marketing, and I'm here to help you. I love to share my ideas and my knowledge with you. So if you have any question in marketing or any question about webinars, because you're really keen to go on and do one to uplift your business and to get people to know you better, you're welcome to contact me anytime and ask me, and I will help you. All right. So thank you so much for attending my live. I hope that I see you on Thursday at 5 o'clock. One major decision that I made in my life changed my life, and how I'm now earning money online and working from home, working from any country that I go to. It's just amazing. All right. Tonight at 7 o'clock, I'm going on a 4-hour, we are doing the project of building another product. It's just so exciting. We are building the product from start to finish in 4 hours tonight. I'm doing this in line with ClickFunnels. And so it'll either be released tomorrow or Friday. Fantastic. Something to look out for, and something that I'm sure that will interest you and will definitely help you in your business. So I've gone over my 15 minutes today. Thank you so much for attending my live. It's always so great to chat with you, and I'll see you tomorrow, same time, 4 o'clock, same place, Facebook. Have a lovely evening, and bye for now.